when you finally slow down and take a rest, you realize what's finally going on in your life, or what's going on in life, period. Um, I feel as though I've been in a rush to somewhere, and in that rush and in that goal, I reached those goals and I got to the places that I wanted to get to, right? And when I got there, I realized this is what I've been working so hard for, sacrificing a life for, sacrificing family time, sacrificing the people that I love, and embracing the people that I love, and having love in my life, and having some type of balance in life, or living life. Like, I was sacrificing basically a life for material objects. And I begin to evaluate that and think of, what was I thinking, what was I doing? And I'm grateful for that time. But now when life slows down and all that stuff is stripped away from me, and I really realize the real worth of life, and I really realize the reason for somewhat living, I see that the joys are not in the accomplishments. The joys are in the small things. The small things in life, like watching the wind blow, taking a long walk down the street, talking to a loved one, checking in on a loved one, seeing how they're doing, and checking in with yourself to see how you're doing. Because I sacrificed all that. I sacrificed myself. I sacrificed who I was to obtain things. And those things I thought was almost like God. I thought that it would heal me from my pain. I thought that it would push all my problems away. I thought that it was my solution. But once I attained them and became a person that I thought would make me happy, I realized that was nothing of what I wanted. I realized that love is the only thing in life that matters. Love is what rules the world. And I was taking a walk, and for some reason, all of life seemed slow. And I noticed the smallest things of people, the smallest things, and the beautiful pieces that life has to bring, and the beautiful joys that life has. I don't know why, but I've noticed more things than I've ever noticed in my life, and that is scary. I wonder if that's because this is when I've started living. And it's funny to think that we're all living life, but some of us are living a real life. Some of us are enjoying life in a different way than other people are. Some of us are being in a way that few have ever been, or few people are being. And I've fallen in love with life and the process of life. And the only way I've been able to do that, and the only way I was able to get to this point, is from losing everything. Losing the person that I thought I was, losing every material object that I thought made me me, losing every bit of identity that I thought the world valued. I am now in love with life and its simplicities and the small little things that make up love, and the small little things that make me me and my my joys, my insecurities, all of it. And in the moments that I lost all those things that I thought made me me, in the moments that I had to truly live as myself, I found a real love in life. I found a person that I love. I embraced my family members like I've never embraced them, because I knew that for the first time that I was taking for granted the life that is ready for me to be lived. There's a whole life out there that is waiting for you. A purpose out there that is waiting for you. A dream out there that is waiting for you. And the thing is that you have to just let yourself live it. I was so caught in living a life for other people. I was so caught in being for the world. I was so caught in finding value and being a high value person in a world that is valuing a whole bunch of cheap shit. What I find peace in and what I found joy in as of late costs nothing. And I value those things because for once I'm living like I've never lived. For once I'm present. I'm present in the facts and everything that's moving. Maybe I'm insane, maybe I'm crazy, but everything that I let go of was the price of, I guess, freedom. The freedom of becoming who I was destined to be. And I wonder what's next. I wonder why now, why God is doing the things that he's doing. I wondered in the time where all those things were stripped away from me, why they were stripped away, and why. I asked why a million times, and the funny thing is I prayed for the opposite of the whys that I was asking. And you pray and God shows you his will in the craziest ways, you know, and the cost of my prayers was probably losing everything. The cost of the realization that I wanted was becoming somebody I never thought I had to be. And who I wanted to be who I wanted to be was who I always wanted to be. When I was a kid, when I was searching and dreaming, I somehow lost sight of that person. I lost sight of the person I always wanted to be, which was who I am today. And I've grown to the point of being able to be me. And me is not the bravado, me is not perfect, and me is like no other. And when I embraced that, and when I loved that, and when I was able to accept that, life has opened up to me. Purpose has been shown, purpose has been given, and as much as I say all the time, the world lied me into a life that I didn't want, I lied me into a life that I didn't want. I gave myself a life and expectations and dreams that were false narratives to please other people. And it's a hard it's a hard thing to accept that you lived your life for somebody else and that for once you were wrong, and in yourself being wrong, you have to pay for the results of your sacrifices.